Oh, I should have did that with the bullet. And there was a bullet inside there was a bullet in my bag. And that's it. So that's that was one thing. So I get anxiety whenever I'm inside an airplane. We got there. Everything was pretty cool in the airport. We got in, and then the plane ride was probably one of the worst ones I've had with turbulence and just a really bad pilot. Like when you're landing, you kind of land, and it's like it feels like hovering, maybe lower a little bit, and then lower a little bit, and lower a little bit, and then it like a little bit of a jump. And then it goes, nah, this guy looked like he was a fucking teeter-totter. It was like left side. As he was going down right side, you felt like your water shifting left to right. I thought something was happening. No, he was just a really terrible pilot. And then as he was coming down, we landed, and it was like one side hit, second side hit, and then now he's hitting the thing, and we're all going like this. Everyone was grabbing their seats, I think. Maybe it was just me grabbing my seat. Like I grabbed the handle as hard as I can. I clench my butt like I really have to take a shit. And I'm really getting tight. These people next to me, I don't know their names, but they were watching YouTube shit. They even said something. They're like, come on, get it down. They were supported, trying to really cheer him on to land his plane so we don't die. Finally, the plane comes to stop. Everybody starts clapping. I even clapped. And I talk about how much I hate clapping. I hate when people clap on an airplane, and it always happens on Spanish flights. Whenever you go to like Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic, when you land, there's always like a 65 to an 85-year-old lady. You land, she's like by herself. Ooh, ooh. I don't know how to say God bless. I don't know how to say God bless in Spanish. I don't know how to say it. So, ooh, adios mío. That's the only word I know. So it was really a terrible flight. It was a real terrible flight. And we get inside to the airport, and now I have three big suitcases. I might have said 4 before. 3 big suitcases, and Nat's heavy-ass computer bag. I feel like I'd rather carry the suitcases than Nat's computer bag because it was so odd. And then 2 babies, a stroller, 2 kids, a stroller, and a wife. And we're transferring the entire time. Once we finally get to what do they call that thing? Bag check. We go to baggage claim. We pick up our stuff inside that little cart that's like $6, and then we travel around. And now we have to go find our rent-a-car. So our rent-a-car we thought would be inside the airport. We did not know you had to take a shuttle. So Nat's company got a rent-a-car for us, which is fantastic. If it was my idea, I would have got an Uber to the hotel and then rented a car later on. Anyway, they rented us a car, I guess to the cheapest service that you can get to. It's called Dollar Car. It's called Dollar, I think. It was called Dollar some shit. And the line was 75 million people long. It was like I was in TSA again, except now I have no baby to cut. So I think I stood in line for an hour waiting my chance to just talk to this person to get a vehicle. All right? And it was forever. And we're all tired. It's been the longest day ever. And we're just waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting to be seen because the company was probably the cheapest company, and everyone jumped on it. Finally get to the clerk. We get the car. The car is whatever it is they got for us, and then we had to transfer again. I didn't even tell you about getting the shuttle bus. Shuttle bus was chaos. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't got to go into the shuttle bus. And then we got the car, and we looked at it, and it was like like when you first get your license, and then your father or mother or your guardian is like, here's your car. This is what you're going to drive. Enjoy it. It was that car. You know the car that like sits in a lot of a used car lot for 75 years because it's from 1940, and then all of a sudden now they decide that it's okay for you to drive, so they sell it to you for $100. That was the one. That was the car we got. It couldn't fit anything we had, so we had to stuff everything into this small car. And then as I was trying to put 2 of them in, I got 2. Third one wasn't going. And then we had the stroller on top, which you forgot about. So when we were doing it, I asked the lady, and I was like, hey, can we get another car? Because obviously this stuff is not going to fit. And she was like, well, sorry, but you guys did pay for I don't know what it was called, a cheap motherfucker. So yeah, I know, I get that, but we can't. She's like, well, I can get you another car, but you're going to have to wait. No, I'm not waiting. We are starving. 2 children, a wife, myself, starving. I'm not waiting anymore. It's already been 1,000 hours. It's already been 1,000 hours. So I moved the seat back. Nat's now crunched into the back, like in the back, holding Sage because we have no car seats, right? She's accordioned back there. I reclined the passenger seat as far as I can. I threw the big suitcase on top of it, and then I jammed the stroller inside there, in between the windshield and the suitcase. And the stroller was hitting the windshield. That's how tight it was. I fucking close the door. I'm getting out. We leave, and I'm driving. It is now dark. It is like 8 o'clock at night. Okay? 8 o'clock West Coast time, which means it's 11 o'clock New York City time, whatever that time is. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern EST. It was dark. I was tired. I was exhausted. Okay, I go to sleep at 8 p.m., not 11 p.m. Okay, here's a quick lesson. Here it is. If you need glasses to drive, make sure you get glasses to drive, especially at nighttime. Why? Obviously, you can't see. In New Jersey, I can navigate in the dark anywhere. I kind of understand the streets and the highway system and where to go. I'm not really going that far, but I do know that, like, if I'm driving on the parkway, I kind of know when the next exit is going to be. If I'm on Route 3, I know I'm probably going to go on a 46 or vice versa, right? It's the same. I don't need glasses because I guess I rely on my instinct and just the nature of how we drive there. Here, I couldn't see stop signs. I couldn't see street signs. I couldn't see highway signs. I thought I was going to die. I thought we were going to die.